Kuzampula, Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshops, Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCS, Nehru Wangchu Culture Center, Yoga teacher, KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan. And coming dissertation is from the works of father of Indian nation, Mahatma Gandhiji. So it is saying that uh, keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. And keep your habits positive because your habits become your values. And keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. So here it has a clear notes about our positive thoughts and positive words, positive behavior, positive habits and positive values, because all these are multifactorial thing to pushes us towards our destiny. So called spiritual upliftment also. So even if you want good health, physical health or mental health or social health or spiritual health, we have to follow this kind of order very sincerely, called our thoughts and words, behavior, habits, values. And coming to our general protocols for the COVID, so try to always follow safe physical distancing when you are in the crowds, and always wear masks or ear caps to cover your facial organs properly. And while using while counting currency or papers, do not touch your tongue. And coming to hand hygiene and respiratory hygiene, always you carry your hand sanitizers, or better is you can choose like a soap water washing for the hands. And throat gargling techniques called estimadu powder with the hot water, or tripala powder with the hot water also is a good first aid to prevent many kind of disorders which can be happen because of phlegm deposits around the throat level. And coming to steam inhalations, ajwain seed oil or eucalyptus oil also recommended, or you can use plain water also for the steam inhalation, but it's a hot water. And adequate sleep required, 6 to 8 hours of sleep required if you are more active in your day affairs or office affairs or in your sports affairs. So you may require one more hour sleep, that will be recommended in the afternoons before your lunch hour through power nap or through yoga nidra. And clove therapy, clove powder and honey, adding with the milk or adding with the hot water, morning once and evening once also recommended, to create somewhat balance around the throat level infections. And coming to the important segment called no self medication. So if you are not well, if you are sick, so immediately don't choose your own way of application of medicine. So consult physician and take advice. As well as in our homes, kitchen ingredients called turmeric and garlic and ginger, ajwain seeds, cinnamon and cumin, as well as coriander, ilachi, pepper, hing, rock salt, asafoetida, honey. These are very simple home kitchen remedies to create somewhat taste in the food, as well as to create immunity balance also. And the way how we are using also very important, the kind of ginger and dry ginger powder and ajwain seed powder. So it is not only creating good health, but it's also creating balance inside the digestion system. As well as we have health tonics. It's a very easiest application, easiest available health tonics called golden milk preparation, hot milk with haldi, turmeric, with adding of honey, or without honey also we can take, but that's in the evening times, it will work like medicine. Kada chai preparation also, it's a composition of nearly 6 to 7 different items. So it is also very good to create immunity balance. Also it will create balance in between three doshas, basically between your internal wind and internal biles, as well as internal phlegm, mucus. So along with this, so local shilajit and cordyceps also very good to create immunity, to keep you active always. But the way how we are using also important. In the last, I would like to mention about very important composition called Chyawanprash. So when you have access to take this kind of Chyawanprash, so please have them morning once and evening once with the milk or without milk, or with hot water or without hot water also you can use. But it is a composition of nearly 40 to 45 different Ayurvedic herbs. So in this week, as we know that we are seeing different kind of eczemas, what we called in Sanskrit called karpani or vichachika. So it is actually, it will come along with the rashes, red rashes, scales, inflammation, boils and itching, fever and body pains. So whatever your symptoms will be, do not use self medication, but immediately observe the background or somewhat some of the history, how you are getting this kind of eczemas. Maybe this because of allergies, because of strong scent, because of drugs and steroids, and because of food allergies, and because of color agents and cosmetics and agri products and motor field products, and cement products and medical instruments, and some of the strong smells and detergents and ornaments, as well as printing press materials. So many kind of things we can get allergies, or we can get eczemas. So it is our duty to take care of the history of that eczema, from which way we are getting. So somewhat many people are getting eczemas because of heredity also. But whatever your causes or whatever the factors, so we have very simple and easiest remedies in Ayurveda to create health inside, from inside. So it will give its correction from inside the liver, from inside the blood. So once your liver will be strong, once your blood will be purified, then no matter of getting this kind of allergies or eczemas. So here in Ayurveda also we have Maha Marishadi Taila or Pinda Taila is very important for external applications, and Kadirarista and Sarivadhyasa and Gandhaka Rasayana, as well as Raghusuta Sakara Ras and Chandra Prabhavati. These are very simple applications in Ayurveda to create like a good balance towards, encounter towards 18 different kind of skin disorders which actually mentioned in Ayurveda, called Astadasa Kusta. In whatever the practices will be. So here we have very simple and easiest home remedies. So as we know that this is Mexican daisy, Dirga Vrunta. This is actually wild plant available in throughout the Thimphu and Bhutan. So take these leaves and dry these petals of this flower, and you can use these petals for applying decoction. So it is for internal application. So simply we can call it as chrysanthemum tea. So this is one flower of the in the species of chrysanthemum. So in Sanskrit this is also called as Dirghavrunta. And also we have leaves of this same plant. So try to grind it properly and make paste, and use honey or sugar or jaggery. So and use hot water or milk to mix this paste and sugar. So drink morning once and evening once. So it is also it will also create good balance inside the body. Very simple application. And second one is very simple. So take mustard seeds powder, and curd and rock salt. Mustard seed powder, curd, rock salt, or mustard seed powder, curd, jaggery. So you can use any of this one. This is for internal use. Morning once, afternoon once, evening once. You can take all together 20 ml just before your food. This is also like a very important, very simple solution to create balance for your liver strengthening, as well as for your blood purification also. And today we have very simple and effective home remedy called Triphala powder. So it is available in the markets here. Triphala powder. It is a composition of three important medical or like what we call Ayurvedic herbs. Like morning ones and evening ones, or especially before nights also, you can choose this kind of powder to add into the milk or add in the water, maybe 100 ml water enough. So here it will create some balance inside the three doshas. Once the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, will be into the normal, into the it will come into the control or balance, then no issues of any kind of disorders or diseases. And please remember, along with these applications, our stress levels, our fear levels, and our remaining lifestyle activities and lifestyle management, all these are acting factors on not only health for not only for the skin, for general health also. It is a kind of precaution that we have to take care of our thoughts and our behavior and our remaining works. And when we are meeting here at the same place for the same region on Monday, we will see still more application on some other disorder through Ayurveda. So let's join to the yoga class now. And sun salutation is our regular practices. So along with the mantra sadhan and the sloka and Bejakshara also we can do. If you have traditional belief to chant this all these mantras, you can follow, or you can follow only physical practices. Right, let's coming to the sun salutation. So without any variations we are doing sun salutations. Right, long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation, and open your two hands up for Hasta Uttanasana above to the head called Pranamasana, Kailasha Mudra. Then same mudra should come towards the chest called Anahata Pranamasana. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Him Hrum Hraim Hrom Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbhamaricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch the arms forward, lift the arms completely up. Once completely pull yourself up. From there slightly put a back bend at the Chandra or at the Chakra, and according to your convenience and flexibility you can choose the back bend. Then slowly come back and again push the body up, and from there very slowly bend the body forward. Pada Hastasana, standing forward bending posture. But when you have any issues regarding forward bends, avoid this forward bend. Then completely bend the body forward, and after that right leg back, Asva Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. When you have knee issues or ankle issues or hip issues, choose proper way of doing this posture. Then back leg straight on the toes and slowly join your forward leg to back leg called Dandasana or Santulanasana, another way of plank posture to keep your abdomen like a fat reduction and to give more strength on your palms and the toes. Then completely push your body down towards the floor called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana, and push your body forward. Lift the body completely up till your thighs called lifted head cobra posture, and few seconds lift your chin. This is very simple posture in management of many kind of lower back pains and above back and the neck issues. And right, back leg straight on the toes and slowly push your body inside called Parvatasana, mountain triangular posture. And right leg is your forward leg, Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. Then right, back leg straight on the toes and lift your knee against the gravity. Then after that slowly push your back leg to forward leg towards the forward leg called Pada Hastasana, and lift your arms and body up, Hasta Uttanasana or Sari Uttanasana. So once completely pull yourself up. From there slightly put a back bend. Then right, keep your both the hands Pranamasana above to the head, Kailasha Mudra, and from there very slowly bring them down at your chest called Anahata Pranamasana. So along with the inhalation lift the arms, and with breathe out slowly spread your hands to the sides. Then very slowly keep them down and few seconds resting your body for your healthy breath. Just take a long slow deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, so today we are doing few yoga postures which will be into the balancing as well as which will be for back bends. So let's start our back bending exercise first. Ardha Chandrasana. So keep your right leg as a back leg. Then create more distance if you want and if you can, and completely push your body forward. So here almost land your back leg on the floor. Then right, so hold your knee, forward leg knee with the similar side hand. Then lift your one hand up and create a maximum back bend and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, very slowly come back. And same exercise here, catch your that same forward leg knee with the alternate hand and lift your remaining arm for same back bending and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then very slowly come back. For this same exercise, lift your two hands at a time up for more back bending and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and enough. Then slowly come back and push your body back. Then very slowly sit on the knees for a break and few seconds rest your back leg thigh. So this is very simple exercise for a back bending as well as for better leg stretches. then slowly come straight. The same thing here, opposite side, same Ardha Chandrasana. Keep your right leg forward as a forward leg and accordingly adjust your thigh and adjust your dress. Then push your body completely forward. Check your convenience. So during the posture also, when you find any kind of discomfort or unevenness, immediately relax from the posture. Now push your body forward. Now here, open your right arm and catch your knee. Lift your left hand and few seconds back bend and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Slowly straight come back. And same thing, open your left hand forward and catch your same right knee. Then push your lift your right arm up. And same thing here, slightly and according to your convenience, attempt a back bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then very slowly come back. For the same purpose, back bending, lift the two hands up. Then accordingly maintain your back bend and stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then very slowly come back and very slowly push your bodies and slightly back. Then after that, try to sit properly on the knees. And here also, after doing every variation, also you can give proper relaxation in the form of butterfly or in the form of any sitting relaxation posture. So in a single go, I did these 6 postures. Okay, deep, long, slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, our next posture will be Murdhasana, keeping the head on the floor in a different way of leg stretching. Alright, so accordingly choose standing. Then here open your 2 legs as max as possible. Then the leg distance also depend on your interest and on your capacity. Then put your both the hands down on the floor. Then here still adjust your 2 legs and try to put your head on the floor and try to put them inside if possible. Then here if possible lift your both the arms up, interlock the fingers and few seconds try to do more balance on the head level and on the toes and feet level. Few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back and hands straight and down. Very slowly relax your hands. Then very slowly lift your head and slowly keep your both the legs together. Then soon after that, you can choose relaxation posture, any relaxation posture or Ashwini Mudra Asana or any Seshankasana variations. Use few seconds be in the Ashwini Mudra Asana, and this is somewhat eligible posture soon after the kind of inversions. Then very slowly come back. Alright, take again long, slow inhalation, exhalation. So because of this previous forward bend, again we need to do one back bend, simple back bending exercise, Ustrasana. So be on the knees, be very comfort. When you have knee issues, you can choose kneecaps or you can choose small pillows that should put under your knees. Alright, use again stay on the knees and do distance between your knees and between your legs. And first variation will be very simple variation. Interlock the fingers behind the head. Then slightly give a stretch and Ustrasana. First variation. Use again stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then very slowly come back. So just now we finished easiest variation. And after that, keep your both the hands, both the palms on the waist. Turn your shoulders and elbows back. So lift your chest and expand your chest and push your hips forward and lift your head up and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then very slowly come back. Keep the head straight. Again, few seconds relaxation. Then in the third variation, we are stretching our arms also till your heels and few seconds be in the actual posture. Throughout the practice, don't lean the body back. Push your body forward for a back bending. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And very slowly come back. And slightly lean back. Then after that, lift your head towards your right side or left side. Tilt the body and very slowly relax from the posture. Then soon after this posture, when you want to do head half cycle movement or full cycle movement according to your post stretches demand. So you can do these simple exercises. Right, slowly come back. And here, slowly open your legs. So today our last posture will be Silhouette posture or Brahmacharya asana. It's a total body lifting on the palms support. So meanwhile, you can choose any relaxation posture before going to the next posture. Alright, now open your two legs forward. So here, don't put your palms back, as well as don't put your palms completely forward, and don't wide your palms also. So just check the distance of your from the knee to your hips, and put your palms exactly in between, just next to the thighs. So here, try to lift your only body up. Don't lift your heels, and few seconds stay. Simple preparation. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come back. Once relax your palms, relax your hands. Same thing. Another preparation is again same here. Lift the hips up and lift your right leg up and stay now. So in these simple postures, immediately you can find if you are getting cramps around your abdomen or not. Then come back. Then when you are getting this kind of cramps or any kind of illness, immediately relax from the posture. Then opposite side, same thing. Try to lift your hips and lift your alternate leg also up and stay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's relaxation. So now we are trying to lifting the total body on the support of the palms. First check your breath, check your convenience, and check your pre-position, and take a long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. And now be very use proper support on the palms. Slightly move the body forward, and without arrest your breath, with your breath convenience, lift your both the legs and the body up and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Then soon after that, turn your hands back, rest your abdomen, lift your chest up, expand your chest, turn your shoulders back. Throughout the practice, keep lift your abdomen up. So during this same relaxation posture, if you want still create more balance because of this previous posture, you can lift your total body up as a bridge posture and lift your chin and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then very slowly come back. Then relaxation. Enough. Come straight. Alright, now slowly keep your body and hands straight and try to sit in any convenient posture. Soon after the postures, it is also recommended that to choose some more time for your pranayamas. Now we are doing pranayamas now. So choose any convenient, comfortable posture called half lotus or full lotus or vajrasana, or you can sit on the chair or on the bed also. So if you have any issues on the back or at the neck level, you can choose wall as a support. You can just lean towards the wall also, but that will be a second priority. First priority will be always try to be on your self-strength. Okay, long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. So today also I would like to go for my full lotus posture. Okay, take a long, deep inhalation, exhalation. So before starting our pranayam, so we have this same sloka and mantra and bijakshara. According to your interest and traditional belief, you can choose this mantra sadhana also. Okay, now here again another way. It is also recommended that to drink a sip of water, small amount of water before starting pranayamas, especially for sloka purpose. Then keep your body straight. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakam Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sandhi. And slowly keep your hands down, take a long, slow inhalation, exhalation. So in other words, it is saying that the total yoga exercises, yoga postures and pranayam and bandha and mudra or meditations This purpose is a different purpose called so-called like we have to go to spiritual upliftment. So to create spiritual like a good path towards the spiritual upliftment, one should have cautiously maintaining their physical health and mental health, social health, so that the next level spiritual health will be it will mature through these three states. And coming to today's exercise, like same thing, Bastrika Pranayam as well as Surya Bhedana Pranayam. Surya Bhedana Pranayam saying that Kapala Sodhanam Vata Doshagnam Krimi Dosha Hrut Punah Punah Ridam Karyam Surya Bhedana Uttamam. Saying that it will rectify the all wind related errors inside the face and inside the head, which has really causing like a factor towards the eye issues or ear issues or throat issues or nostril issues. So that is a wind that issues will be erased because of internal wind imbalance, what we call vata dosha. So it is also mentioned that vata dosha gnam, and it will kill that kind of related errors. And also it is saying that krimi dosha hrut, and it is also saying that it will kill the abdominal worms. But the way the people how we are doing also very important. Punah punah radam karyam surya bhedanam uttamam. Surya bhedanam pranayam is a very wonderful technique to create this kind of balance inside the body. And in Bastrika pranayam it is also mentioned that vata pitta slashma haram sariragni vivardhanam Kundali Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadhyargala Nasanam. And Vastrika Pranayam is a eligible pranayam to create good balance between your vata, internal wind, and internal mucus as well as internal bites. So it will like only Vastrika Pranayam enough to bring balance inside the body. Sarir Agni Vivardhana means metabolic activity rate as well as immunity also get raised. Raise means it will be balanced. And again coming to next one is Kundali Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadhyargala Rasanam. Here the people who have been doing yoga exercises or any spiritual practices, meditations, for them this is also a wonderful technique. Bastrika is a wonderful technique to keep your mind calm, to keep your mind focused on the targets. And actually physical practices are very simple. So coming to Surya Bhedana Pranayam, open your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb pranayama mudra and put them in front of the face. Obviously your right nostril will receive your right thumb and left nostril will receive your last two fingers of the right hand. Close your left nostril and inhalation with the right nostril. Then slowly completely breathe out with the left nostril. Again inhalation with the right nostril. And slowly completely exhalation with the left nostril. And inhalation with the right nostril. And completely exhalation with the left nostril. And fourth inhalation with the right nostril. And complete breathe out with the alternative left nostril. So last inhalation with the right nostril. And last exhalation with the alternative nostril. Then slowly keep the hand down. So now we are doing Bastrika Pranayam. So before starting this Bastrika Pranayam also, please remember when you have blood pressure fluctuations issues or any other issues around the like inside the ear or like any throwing sensations inside the head called vertigo like issues, so do not immediately follow these Bastrika related exercises. So take your own pace of doing. Keep your body straight. So this is a inhalation, voluntary inhalation and slow exhalations. Now starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last counts 10, then slowly deep long inhalations. Then towards the 20th stroke, second spell starting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then again deep long inhalation, exhalation. And third, last spell starting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last counts 10, then long slow inhalations, exhalations. Then soon after finishing your Bhastrika Pranayam and your Pranayam schedules. So if you know well about the Dharana practices, you can straightly go to the Dharana practices, or you can choose any good practices to the Trataka procedures, for especially concentration to the mind. As well as coming to the like after finishing your Rataka Abhyasas and Dharana practices, so please try to choose some more time to give proper rest to the body and mind through Yoga Nidra Abhyas or through power nap. And once you've totally finished your yoga exercises, give 50 minutes time, at least 50 minutes time to take bath, and further 5 minutes time to take breakfast. But these timings also depending on the practices, what you are doing and how you are doing. And in the afternoon, before your lunch hour, try to create time to take relaxation through yoga nidra or through power nap. That's also very important in managing many stress related diseases and disorders. It will improve the focus levels, it will improve the concentration levels, it will rejuvenate the body, as well as it will improve the productivity from you. And in the evenings, once you finish your houseworks and office works and garden works, sports works and remaining works before your dinner time, try to create half an hour schedule to do simple yoga exercises, including back bending exercises, simple intermittent postures, as well as breathing and breathe out exercises also. And especially while coming to the diet, do not only depend on the carbohydrates, or do not depend only on the fats, as well as do not depend on the snacking also. Do not take more snacks in between main meal to main meal. As well as try to compose your food session with proper way of carbohydrates, with limited fats, and with limited proteins, and with vegetables and minerals. And please remember, post meal walk also recommended. Early morning walking or evening walking also good, but please try to create some more time to go for at least some distance, a post meal walk, as a post meal walk. And when we are meeting here at the same time on Monday with a different yoga practices, we will see more yoga exercises, as well as we will see more yoga application also, Ayurveda applications also. So thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity, and stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.